Greetings and salutations. This is Pandora the Eclectic, known as Pandora the Eclectic 1 on SoundCloud. If you wish to check any of all my links, check links below. As well as you'll probably see a link to this particular review. Or not this review, but Nostalgia Critic, whatever. Channel, awesome review. Now, okay. Again, this one was not bad. I like it. But I also haven't liked this movie a lot. And I don't know why this is a thing. Now, maybe, yeah, you can have an opinion of Disney and Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers being the bad one and the Disney being the good one. Even though, in my opinion, I think Warner Brothers is just as good, even though just on equal par with Disney. Okay? Because the thing is, they're two different things. It's like, I don't compare tea with water, okay? Why? One, tea is usually warm and hot, and I have it pretty much after the sun goes down. Water, I'm drinking pretty much 24/7. That's what I do. If not, if I confuse the two, my kidneys would kill me. Okay? Kind of how I feel about any time Nostalgia Critic touches anything, if anything, at all, Warner Brothers, and compares it to Disney. This is what he did with Harry Potter, essentially. And the reason why it irritates me is because it's like, Harry Potter, I mean, I think it almost got picked up by Disney or something. Or actually, originally, Steven Spielberg was supposed to, do that, but that's for you for another day. But still, yeah. Doug, what are you doing when you do? I know it's a really minor thing, but it is a pet peeve of mine because it's like, they are not the same thing. They are never going to be the same exact thing. That's why they're usually at battle with one another. One is intended for the adults, and, well, Disney is supposed to be for kids. Or actually more family oriented. That's what they're supposed to do. I frankly think they're both what they are. Fun, interesting cartoons. They just happen to do different things. Walt went with a mouse. A small little creature that had to go up against great odds. Well, while you have Bunny, a rabbit that's usually anthropomorphized and everything, about the same height as everybody else, or almost. Well, he's not short or anything. I mean, okay, shorter than. Yeah, he's on par with most that the characters, or at least he is with Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd is shorter, so I don't know. But, he's supposed to be a parody almost, in my opinion. I always kind of felt that's what he's supposed to be. But, tone. The studio does different things. But don't get me wrong, there are some things that might need to be improved about this, but I kind of feel, no, Doug, hands off Osmosis Jones. Just leave it alone. Do not compare it to Disney's Inside Out, okay? Some people didn't like that movie, like, I think Stevie, also known as some guy 827, had a bit of a complaint about Lassiter. I have not seen Inside Out. I'm sure it's good, but his complaint was it was too bouncy, and I might say I'm not crazy about Pixar on the level of, well, pretty much any CGI film. I'll watch it, but I'm really not a CGI fan. I am a traditional animation person. So yeah, or it's considered traditional, even though I'm like, or you could just call it hand-drawn. You don't have to call it traditional. It's like us calling traditional marriage, and I know. How dare you complain about conflating movie studios with... It's because I was raised by a father who knew a lot about filmmaking. Okay. Fuck you. Anyways, yes, I don't like it when this guy does these things. Why? Frankly, it's because, how to put it? The review was fine for the most part. I thought he was going to be a little bit more risque about it, like going to give more, because he has a tendency to put a lot of like nicknames in his films and whatever. I don't have an issue with that, but yeah, it's like it was not a film that needed to be attacked. I'm kind of curious what's the next film he's going to attack. Heck. What? I think it's Kangaroo Jack or something. Let's put it this way: a lot of the films he's attacking, a lot of us grew up with, or remember well enough that, yeah, hands off, motherfucker. I mean, there's a reason why I didn't watch that Free Willy review that he has as on his channel or on his website, or probably now put it on. Well, that's wonderful. It's gonna make more noise. Okay. Okay. Clear all. Phones. Oh yeah, there's my cat. Not my actual cat, but kitty. It's off of a magnet. But anyways. Yeah. I hate when he compares Warner Bros. To Disney because, like I said, they're two separate things. There's a reason why they fight with one another, and I like the fighting somewhat. And it's funny because, well, yeah, they do different things. Their battle is more like who they appeal to more, or who they can put in the seats more. That's all. Well, frankly, I don't care which. Let's see. What else? Or their thing is comedy. Well, Disney's more emotional drama. So they're both fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Um, I like both of them, and I happen to enjoy both. It's like I like Disney Channel, or growing up, I like Disney Channel, and I preferred sometimes Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon was the bad kids channel, and Disney was the, well, I can watch this and my mom won't get mad at me channel, as far as I'm concerned. This is to teach me proper morals. Nickelodeon was to just laugh it off and understand, sometimes there's a moment to laugh and there's a moment to enjoy. Which is something I really quite get with the... I'm not saying you have to go along with everything or disagree. You have to agree with everything, because I don't. I mean, hell, I'm going after his video of this. But yeah, I really expected this review to be worse. Because, well, don't know what it is. Just, yeah. Because this was more about, like, the movie had more bodily humor and stuff, which I liked. Right? And there were other little jokes that they put in that I believe they revealed that in, like, their commentary or whatever, like the Hare Krishnas or some... Should have said, like, Hare Krishnas, because that's... Hare Krishnas instead of Hare Krishna. That really pissed off the Buddhists. Which I don't have a problem with, because they do that with every religion on this planet, if anyone hasn't noticed. It's like, really. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because, yeah. I just kind of foresee other things that I don't want him to be near or touch because, of course, maybe it is because I've become more I've noticed social justice warriors, and sometimes, yeah, Social Critic kind of rides that line. A lot of the channel awesome reviewers do that. They really do. I don't know if they noticed that, but yes. If you haven't noticed, Tumblr exists as hell. Seriously. And you would think they would all, get along on this level. But they don't. They never do. That's why Tumblr's stupid in a way. Yeah. However, it was an okay review again. I think part of it is I'm an anti-social justice warrior in a way now. Or, well, I guess I shouldn't call myself anti-social justice warrior. I don't like calling myself that. But I would say I'm not in favor of social justice wars at all. I'm getting kind of sick of them, along with the feminists on the internet in general. Fine, anything and everything else is better to do. Please. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I agree. I'm not big on fart jokes, but there is a time and place for them. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they fall flat, and I'll give you that. And for the most part, he kind of stayed away from it. I don't know. I think he kind of forgets, this was a family movie. This was not intended to be a family movie, so yeah, jokes. Anyways, that's really all I gotta say. If you like what I did here, click subscribe. Um, click like. Share this with your old grandma, mommy, and whatever else. Yes, and keep it frosty.